Hi friends, come with me as we go on a fun trip to County Line Orchard in Hobart, Indiana, to the pumpkin patch and apple orchard, and they also have a children's farm. Every year as a child care center owner, we bring our little ones out to County Line Orchard in Hobart, Indiana for a fun-filled day of picking apples as well as pumpkins. So I thought I would bring County Line Orchard to you. Usually when I take videos of the orchard, I'm with a group of children and it's kind of hard to concentrate on them as well as making a video. So my family and I decided to come for a quick trip this morning so that we could spend some time together as a family, and I thought it would be a great opportunity for me to be able to get some footage so that I could share this experience with my viewers. So here we go. We're at County Line Orchard, and here are some of the pumpkins they have outside on display, but they are also in the field as well. And you'll see here they have 3 different options for admissions, where you can have the Explorer Pass, the Little Farmer, or the All Access. And guys, this is a whole different experience for me because when I come to County Line Orchard, I usually have quite a big crowd with me. We're on the yellow school buses, and there's a lot of hustle and bustle because everybody's lining up, getting their groups ready. There are lots and lots of other groups out here, and I've never experienced it in the morning right when they open and nobody's here. It was really a nice trip for my family today, and I'm so glad that I got a chance to share it with you. So here we go. Here you see the tractor coming around the corner. And this is always exciting because you know you're going to get on and ride. And then they have so many different little educational things that you can do here at County Orchard. Whether you're with a group or with your family, you can access these while you're in line. And as you see, there are some apple facts here. And I had no idea in an average apple, there are 80 calories. So we checked that out. And then we walked on up to get onto the tractor, so we can take a ride out to the pumpkin patch. And right here are some of the structures that they have on the property where children are able to come during the week and learn about how the farm works. During the farm tours, the guides talk about the apples, pumpkins, and the bees on the farm. And it's a really nice, short little program for children so that they can be familiar with how the farm works. And as you see here, the red tractor. And when we walk up to the red tractor, it's always a hit because our little ones have been preparing to come to the farm, and we've been reading books and talking about what we will see when we get to the farm. And one of our books in particular is The Big Red Barn. So they are familiar with everything that we are seeing. And so now we are able to put all of that into perspective, and they really are enjoying learning about how a farm works. So earlier in the week when they went, it was a hit. As you see here, we are driving along the apple orchard. And here at County Line, they have so many different varieties of apples. And it's very scenic. And when the children ride on the tractor to go into the field to see the apples and the pumpkins, they really enjoy it because, once again, we've been talking about it. So make sure if you're taking little ones on a field trip, whether it's a field trip to a farm or a pumpkin patch, the zoo, or wherever it is you're going, that you give them a point of reference for what they will be seeing. You want to talk about everything that you will be seeing and doing so that when they get there, they will be able to make a real world connection. And there are some pumpkins. And as we ride along, we are able to see more and more of the apple trees. Some of them matured over the year and some of them did not. So some were able to reap a harvest, and some, I guess, are growing so that next year and the years to come, they will be plentiful and fruitful. And so we're riding along. And once again, there are more varieties of apples. And it was such a beautiful day, and we pulled up to the area that they have designated for the pumpkin patch this year. So the tractor pulls up and it drops you off, and you can spend time taking pictures, looking at the pumpkins, and choosing your pumpkin to take home. So we got off, checked things out, saw the pumpkins, and they were different sizes. Now, when I take my little ones out there for their field trip, we make sure that they get a pumpkin that they can carry, because it's imperative that they have one that's not too big and not too small, something that they're comfortable with, so that everybody can carry his or her own pumpkin. And they also have a field of sunflowers. And we saw a sign that says that each one of the sunflowers was $2. So you see there, they had the sunflower patch. And they have a corn maze. And little ones really like that because they get an opportunity to walk through the maze and have a little fun running around. So now the tractor is making its way back to the front of the property. And as you see there are people now who are taking the tractor tour. When we got there, we were the only ones, which again made it really nice because I was able to take the video. And here are some more apples. And believe it or not, this actually is my 26th year of visiting County Line Orchard. And over the years, it has truly evolved. When I first started going to County Line Orchard with a group of children, it was a much smaller place. They have expanded and expanded. Over time, they have added additional things to their property, and it has become a really big place and a very busy place. And you are looking at the inside of the seating for the tractor ride. Usually, I have a lot of little ones sitting on here holding their little pumpkins, smiling and thinking about what's going to happen next. So we are rounding the corner right now and getting ready to get off so that we can get some apples and get our pumpkin to go home. Now I will upload another video where you can see the children's farm, which is really the highlight of our trip. When we come, we try to do the children's farm last so that the children get an opportunity to see all of the little animals that they have. So as you see here, we are pulling up and getting off. And when the tour ended and we got off, to our left were some crates of apples. And here was the Shizuka, I hope I said it right, apple. And then they had pink ladies. Also golden delicious. And honey crisp. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.